start this event shortly, so we would appreciate it if you could kindly switch your communication tools to silent mode. Thank you.
Our Honorable, the Head of English Education Department,
the Secretary of English Education Department,
the Head of Labor and Assistance of English Education Department,
the Students Advisor of English Education Department,
all of the lecturers of English Education Department,
the committees, and all of our friends from University of Sanata Dharma, Jogjakarta. Welcome to English Education Department.
We are really excited that you are here to come to our department.
So firstly, let us bow our heads together for the sake of solemn and sincere prayer. The prayer starts.
Well, for the next agenda, let us hear a speech from the Head of English Education Department. For Bapak Heri Santosa, the time is yours.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. How are you? Good. Thank you for coming, Bapak Kosa, to come to visit our department, no matter what happens. That's our motto, right? So, in this welcome speech, I basically welcome you all. I know that any journey to Bali is always exciting, right? Thank you for choosing us, for visiting us. We will try our best to welcome you all, and at this time we say sorry if things do not go as planned. I will talk more later in a bit of presentation, telling more about the department later on. Okay, so have a nice visit to Bali, to Singaraja, to English Education Department of Undiksha. I heard from Kosa that you are going to visit Green School after this. It's going to be another 2 to 3 hours journey. And Green School is, we know that it's one of the best schools, and we have some of our alumni there working at the moment. So we wish you all the best and hope that you have a very great impression of our place and Bali in general. So welcome.
We would like to invite Bapak Heri Santosa to give information about our department. So for Bapak Heri, the time is yours.
Of our history. So this is the history of our department. exists already. So our institution of Undiksha, Ganesha University of Education, has undergone many stages in transformation. From a course of B1 of holding Indonesian and English at the time, and some mentions or trades courses, and becomes faculty under Ailangga, and then moved to Udayana, and then to Malang. Okay, so we are moving around, and then the last one we are assigned to under Udayana again. And then it became individual institution of higher education, STKIP, when we separated from Udayana University 22 years ago. After that, we again transformed into Institute of Negeri Singaraja, and then in 2006 May we transformed again into university. Actually, Undiksha was the last public university of teacher training and college that transformed into university right after 2 years after Gorontalo University. And there are only 12 of teacher training and university here, plus one open university. So 13 altogether in Indonesia. Okay? So that is a bit of our history. There are a lot of things happening. Our beloved Sunaryono Basuki MA Professor already retired, and our late Professor Rasa Budianto and our late Mr. Tamamuladi already. There are some senior colleagues here. Even Pak Gede Prasin Pawayan was once the students of. So on the staff, are you connected to the internet here? No, it's okay. Yeah. So we already put everything in our website, eed.undiksha.ac.id. Our staff basically consists of 39 staff and then 9 contract-based staff or lecturers. Yeah. So quite a lot, but this is not enough. To be frank. Yeah. I'll tell you why. And then the curriculum basically consists of 154 credits, supposed to be finished or accomplished in 4 years. Yeah, ideally. Okay. Yeah. I have to put this into Indonesian because this is a document time. So the vision is to create a department that can develop English competency, yeah, and also produce graduates who are able to compete highly and qualified graduates too. And the mission is basically to run a unit or institution based on 3 Dharma. We all know that one. So teaching, research, and social studies. So in English education field, and basically to develop and produce qualified and highly qualified graduates. Yeah, in those 3 things: academics, profession, and vocational. What are our competencies are expected to be produced? Yeah, what are the competencies that are expected to be produced by our department? There are 6 there. The core one is that to become someone who works in the tourism industry, and the last but not least, to become entrepreneurs. So we try to provide a wide array or wide range of opportunities to our graduates, and the department's job is to prepare them to be ready to face those challenges, to face the potential opportunities that will be in front of them. Okay? Our curriculum basically consists of 5 competencies or 5 concentrations. The first one is the core. The core competency or curriculum includes skill subjects like reading, speaking, listening, and writing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay? And then literature, and some educational psychology, classroom management, curriculum, material development, reflective teaching, learning instruction. There are some of the core competency subjects that we teach at this department. The other supporting units consist of tourism, concentration. This is quite new. Started in 2012, if I'm not mistaken. So we have a creative writing and publishing. Okay, concentrative subjects. So those who are interested in basically literary works of creative writing, they can learn about how to produce essay, books, novels, short stories. Yeah? And the next one is teaching English for young learners. So you know now, you will visit grade school after this, so you will know that in Bali particularly, now international schools and national class schools are quite flourishing, yeah, like mushrooms. So they are everywhere now. Because this has potentials, and many of our graduates already work there. Even jokingly, we said that their salary is much better than us, teachers, you know. So, and it is normal. It is the logic consequence of what's happening in the world now. So you have to think better and higher than what you're supposed to see before. So it includes some subjects like children's literature, how to assess young learners, curriculum material for young learners, material and media development, and some methods and technology in young learners area. Okay. The last one, we also try to provide some demanding subjects, yeah, which is already needed now. So it includes entrepreneurship. Okay, so we learn that our graduates are sometimes very clever, very intelligent, got 4.1 GPA, even more than 4.2, but they are just only focusing on, for example, teaching. They don't know where to go. They cannot maximize their potentials, yeah, that they probably have, that they don't know. So entrepreneurship will try to develop their ability and potentials in other areas by using their knowledge on the subject that they learned, and they can do something else. Okay? This is called the 21st century skills. Yeah? So the next one is ICT, or technology. We know now that people can easily search from Google, right? So as I always tell my students and everyone, as the teacher, we don't know anything or everything. Who has everything today? Google. Google has everything. So our job as teachers or lecturers not need to teach everything because we are human. We don't know. But our job as a teacher is to teach the students, to help the students to connect the information. Otherwise, we just copy and paste. Yeah? Plagiarism. Okay? That is what technology tries to help by providing digital and multi-literacy. Next, practice teaching. Same thing, I think, with your case. So, in semester 7 or 8, some students will go to schools to have practice teaching. And then some social service, or KKN or KKL in the past, and then thesis writing. Right? Now, let's go to what happens in our department. I provide you some data. Actually, I put everything on website already. So, the total number for our students from 2008 to 2014 are 879. That's a lot. That's a lot for a department like us. Yeah. So, the last 2 years, there was a significant increase to our number of students from around 150 to 180 to become 235. Okay? So this creates issues, especially in handling the students, administrative things. Yeah? So, but again, we always try our best to cater and accommodate what the students need. So this is our job also in our department. The thing about this that we need to lessen our number of students in the future. There are some scholarship awardees in our department. The total number is 103 recipients, consisting of PPA. What is PPA? I just came back from study, so prestasi. Anyone knows the one? Yeah, academic something. Yeah. And bidding misi. This is quite famous and the largest number, 45 students now. BRI Cerdas, which is a kind of CSR collaboration with BRI Bank, and Super Smart, and beasiswa budaya mas. I'm not sure with this one. BBM, yeah. Beasiswa bantuan mahasiswa. Yeah. Okay. What happens to the lecturers who handles advising students? Academic advisor. So roughly we have one lecturer handling 51. Yeah, 51 students. So this is also quite a hell of a job. So if I can say. Yeah. But again, we will do our best here. Our accreditation is B. Compared to yours is A. So we have to learn from it. Yeah? And I just checked from your department. It is a good motivation. Yeah? And our colleagues need to learn from it. We have to give applause and then, yeah. Their accreditation starts from 2013, 2002 to 2018. Okay? So they got A. Okay? What we can learn later. Alright? Because we are preparing for accreditation and Pak Gede Budasi is the head of the team. Yeah, for now. Working together with the department. Alright, next. This is a new thing. So, myself, Pak Wadi and Budia are interim staff. Excellent. Interim means in the middle. Yeah? So we just started from September 2014. Okay? So there are some staff already for 3 years, and then 2 of them continue their study to Malang to take doctors, and then the head of department resigned because of illness. Okay, so we are put forward and assigned to be the staff, to run the staff. Yeah, until somewhere this year. Yeah, somewhere probably October this year. Okay, and we'll do our best. I put the title of EED and law. So what we did and will do in our department from September. Yeah. So because this is what I know, what we know. Some things that we do. We try to organize the office first. So this is important. Simply, you cannot work if the office is a mess. Okay. So we try to organize that one because a department will handle a lot of issues, a lot of works. So your mind should be clear. Yeah. And I think we can learn from other departments. Yeah, like Sanata Dharma and also already well established. I don't know what it is. I know one lecturer from there, which is my good friend, Mas Abdul Prasetyo. Yeah, I met him in Bangkok before, in 2007. You probably know him, right? Very calm and yeah. And I just met him again in Taipei in Solo. Yeah, in October. Yeah, just a good friend. Yeah. Next, we have pantry. Before this, we don't have any pantries. Why? Because everything like the fridge and everything, plates are put in the office. It's not quite heavy, so we find a room and then we put everything there regarding with eating and drinking and resting there. Quite in front of our office. So next, there is no Wi-Fi signal before this to our department. Yeah, even though in other departments close to us got that signal, so we try to get that one and set up. Yeah, it's there in our department now. We create LAN, yeah, local area network. So, for example, the head of department working in the computer can also access the secretary department's computer. So we don't need to put in the USB and then print and then
Make your life is already difficult. Make it easy. Yeah. And it's there. Yeah, it's there. So use it. Use it. Yeah. Users. Before this, when we access internet, we have to use our personal account. Problem is that if we are online in our laptop and then we need to log on in the PC, we cannot do that because very strange actually. What I learned in the show in Melbourne, I just graduated there. We just can have multiple access. Yeah, but here it's not allowed. Maybe it's the system. So we ask for special users for the head, for the secretary. So we can use that one to work because this is basically to work. We create access point similar to Wi-Fi. We change the notice board. Before this, it's just a bit small, and then we change it to a bit wider and then brighter. Yeah, you use a styrofoam highlighter type of thing, so it's easy. Student is orange, lecture is, what's the color? Green, bright green. Yeah, so easy. Yeah. The next one is administrative system. One of them is, for example, with letters. Before this, letters in the form of papers, still in papers, you know. Yeah. In other parts of the world, is already using email. So, coming to us, and then we have to distribute as a start. But in the department, as it happens everywhere in Indonesia, I think a lot of jobs there in issues. So with digital technology, we can make our life easier. So we create email and then we use system. We have our smartphone every day with us, right? 24/7, it's connected to the internet. You can update your status every second. Ya, saya selalu bilang malam-malam galau. Ya, kenapa hidupku begini? Kan? Why don't you use this connectivity to access the internet and email? Very easy. Yeah, very easy. So administration. So it's not the staff now going around and then the door is not open and the letter is not read. So we use emails. But because this is a transition system, we still use text messages to notify. But later we'll cut the text messages. Okay, this is transformation. Okay, the next one, in every meeting we use minutes meeting. Minutes meeting is a very detailed report of any meetings, any talks, yeah, to record everything there. So people who do not come or do not pay attention will read from that. So basically it consists of issues or ideas being taught, the discussion, the solution, and then the target date, and then the PIC. It does not happen smoothly, yeah, it is normal, but we already start. Okay. Saya selalu percaya melangkahkan kaki itu jauh lebih penting daripada hanya mengeluh saja. Yeah? Okay, next. Now, there are some activities there. Unfortunately, we are very sorry that we are not connected to the internet yet. There are some activities there. From September 2014, there are Friendship Day, there are Australian and Indonesian Literature Talk and Creative Writing Workshop. We also put some news on our students like Dharma, who is sitting there, who got the, yes, please, yeah, Dharma represented Bali to Jakarta to become number one in Bali, and then represented Bali in Indonesia in generasi berencana, ya, genre activity. Next we have Suweni, who is not here. Suweni won an award in NFE, National Future Educators Conference, which is very good for the students to participate with or in. He got the third prize, got 1 million, which is good as a start for this, as a student. Yeah? As a student. And then we also have a similar activity like you. We call it KSL, kuliah or kuliah studi lapangan. Ya? Oh, is it kuliah or kuliah studi lapangan? Studi lapangan. We just did it like in when? September, October, something. Yeah, November, October, I think. We went to 3 universities in Java. the vice versa, we went to Java, you went to Bali, so we go to Bali. So we went to UNJ, Jakarta, we went to UNJ, Jogja, and UPI, Bandung. Yeah, so we learned a lot also from those universities. Next, there are some new things and old things that we try to do. One of the new things is the professional development sessions. So, as an interim staff or new staff, we try to have a new activity that focus more on academic culture. Yeah. So not politics, not everything. Yeah. So academic culture. So PD is one of them. So we invite both our colleagues and or some people outside, primarily our graduates who are already successful. Yeah. We already conducted twice, and the next one will be in February. Okay. So the first one is we invite one of the reload from the U.S. Embassy Jakarta fellow to share about cross-cultural understanding and global perspectives. Yeah. So the second one is on hotel industry. So we invited one of our most successful alumni, now general manager in one of the hotels in Ubud, Bali. So he was very happy. We are very happy to get the knowledge. And we also invited one recent graduate from France. Not our alumni, but quite a good friend. So we always try to share inspiring stories to our students, mostly, because our students need to be open. The mind needs to be open. You know, the quotation that your mind will not work if it is not open, right? Your mind is like parachute. It will not work if it is not open, right? So you have to open your perspective. Next. We created the first time an online form of getting alumni data. Before this, none. So any alumni who already graduate, we kindly ask them to fill in the form. And those who already just graduate, we directly ask them to fill in the form online. Why online? It's just simple. You can access it anywhere, everywhere, anytime. It's in the cloud. Yeah? Okay. Next. We also did some things like on accreditation and then also entrepreneurship. Next slide, please. Recently, we got a newly minted doctor from University of Indonesia, one of our young grad scholars, colleague named Dr. Alice Wastini. We just met her and then committed to provide a comfortable space and also ask her to collaborate more positively in the department. So the tradition of welcoming a new doctoral graduate or master graduate needs to be done now, and also dissemination and in the form of professional development will be done in early of March. So we learn together. None is smarter than anyone. Okay. Next, well, this is this is just recently, like 2 weeks, 1 week ago. I just was assigned as the representative from the faculty to give an academic oration or orasi ilmiah in DSN Talis. So that is my title. Basically, I invited the institution to work more on e-learning because other parts of the world are already running very fast, and we cannot just smile and happy. Yeah. Do you know the articles of telling that one of them is Indonesian students are happiest in the world? Yeah, please read it. Okay, Google it. Yeah. So one of the articles is Indonesian students are the happiest in the world. Second article is Indonesian students are the
second lowest.
No, it's stupid. Yeah, stupid. Yeah, basically say that. Read about it. Why I told you this one? Because you have to be shocked. You have to be made aware of what happened, of how the world perceives you. Okay, sometimes you only think that you are already high, big, and then you don't know what happens outside, right? So the global world already running. We are like snails, happy and smiling. Okay? So think about it. Next, we also have a lot actually, many students having achievement. Now we are gathering them up, compiling those. One of them, another one is Gumriski, is in semester 8 student now. This student is very active. Did a lot of exchange students recently to China and also to Paris. Yeah, Paris. So what is that? Proud of us. The next one is Passer, also just recently went to Paris. So a lot of potential students that we have in Medina, and we have to boost them and then show to the world so the other students learn from them. Okay? Next. EED, a call to inspire, is basically the institution or the department try to call all alumni, all people who are interested in sharing their success story in the department. This is basically like kelas inspirasi of Mas Anies Baswedan. So we cannot just learn from our small box, but we need to invite and learn from other people, even though they are not our alumni. Okay? And there are a lot of people already are interested in it. We will map this before this December and January is very crazy for us. So holiday and then a lot of jobs. February we will start doing this and with the students. The students are already doing a lot of job. Bayu was the head of the student association and recently just replaced, not formal yet, by Nyoman Trijaya there as the head of the department. Okay? And we are already doing a lot of good things now for our collaborative activities. Okay, I think that's all. Next slide, please. I'll tell you a bit of Students' Corner. Later the students will tell more about it. So we have Student Association, or HIJ. My suggestion as the head of department, we will ask them to create a website now. Okay, so it's under construction. We have also the Splash. They will tell more about that. The Splash is our online magazine, offline and online basically, to capture and accommodate potential students who love to write in English. So it is in the form of magazine, news, and then everybody can just participate there, contribute stories, contribute. We will require the students to have at least 15 to 30, at most, article writings or published writings or peer-reviewed publications to be written in the thesis. Before this, the tendency is to only take from scripture, okay, from previous scripture, which is not peer-reviewed. It is called grey literature. It is not academic. Yeah? So we will require them to read from articles. Yeah? Accreditation, which is a big job for us. So this year we will already finish that one and then send, yeah, with validasi on command. The administrative system we still need to fix here and there, yeah, which is normal. PDs, professional development sessions, supporting units. Sometimes we need to solve problems, but we need to have more supporting units. Yeah, otherwise problem will not be solved soon. Okay. Next, emailing system. Yeah, people are going through that way, but still some of them are not very used to it, so which is normal. You know the expression of digital natives and digital immigrants by Prensky? Ya, jadi ada penutur asli digital dan imigran digital. Ya, kita information on academic activities, events by conducting events of academic and so on. Next, we try to invite more people, successful people, to share their experience and stories, success stories. So they can open their minds of what happens out there in global perspective while strengthening their local wisdom.
Sharing decision or the representative? Okay, thank you very much. I'll probably later you will explain about yours. Yeah. And sorry, you are from
Process, we call it Process. Progressive English Society.
Okay, great. And how about the semester?
What do we call like
the first, second semester? What in what year? Yeah.
Me, right?
Yes.
Sixth semester.
Okay, the same. Okay, the same. Thank goodness. Okay, next.
I thought you were one of the lecturers.
Nice. Okay.
Lecturer's voice.
Lecturer's voice, quite different. Well, actually, what I'm going to tell you now is the past version of our Student Association, because now is the new one. You want to see? Okay, have a seat please first. And later, Nyoman will tell you about the new program that we will have in the next period. And okay, just next slide. This is my advice. Yeah, please stand up, Intan. Stand up as you can. Okay, Intan. Now, Ibu. Okay, this is one of our lecturer in literature, and she teaches drama, and Ibu Sonia is found as one of the most what do you call it, amazing person with literature, especially dramas, the art of literature. Welcome, Ibu Sonia. Next, this is Gita. So in Student Association we have the Chief, Vice, Secretary.